This entire house needs to be cleaned from top to bottom, so let's see what we actually get done today. It's been a year since my last cleaning video, and we've got a lot to catch up on, so grab yourself a little snack, a drink, because we got a lot to cover in a short amount of time. First, I do want to start by saying that yes, my face literally looks like a glazed donut, but I did an at-home facial this morning, so whatever. Okay, so we used to live in Georgia, and now we live in Florida. I did post one video after we moved to Florida, very shortly after. That was when I was like postpartum with my third baby, so I had kind of stopped posting for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, I'm back, and guess what? We live in Florida now. And then I disappeared again, but I got pregnant with my fourth, and then we had my fourth, and lo and behold, we are going through all the postpartum craziness again. This time has been a lot harder mentally and emotionally, but we also have an amazing community here in Florida. So while it has been harder, it's also kind of been easier in a way, if that makes any sense at all. But I am currently working with a Christian, holistic, functional doctor, basically to just go over everything in my body, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, just about everything, to try and get everything back in order, because we found out that not only do I have postpartum depression, but I also have postnatal depletion that most women have after having a baby, actually, but I never really treated it with any of my kids, and so it just got worse and worse. So now we're 8.5 years into it, and my body's just drained, my mind is tired, it's just a whole train wreck right now. And just in the 2 to 3 weeks that I've been working with her, I can already tell a really huge difference. So I'm extremely optimistic. Things are already getting better, and I'm just really excited. And now that things are getting just a little bit easier, I've really missed posting on here. I have been posting over on TikTok pretty consistently ever since I left here, and I actually just started on Instagram a couple months ago, and I very recently started posting on Pinterest, so I'm kind of all over the place right now, but I've really missed my creative outlet, and doing long form content is just so different than doing TikToks or Instagram Reels. So basically you can find me just about anywhere now, and I am committed to trying to be consistent this time around. I definitely said that last time, but I mean it this time. Okay, so since it's been so long since I've been on here, let me reintroduce myself and or introduce myself if this is our first time meeting. My name is Mallory. I am a 28-year-old stay-at-home mom. I also homeschool my 2 older kids. We now live in Florida, obviously. I am a Christian, and I serve on my church's worship team because music is my biggest passion and basically always has been. I was in chorus as a young kid, and then in band as I got a little bit older. I couldn't do both at the same time, or I definitely would have. And that passion for music has only followed me into adulthood. I also really enjoy reading and content creation, obviously. I very recently just started selling Mary Kay because I've always loved everything beauty and cosmetology related. In fact, I almost wanted to go to school for cosmetology for a little while there. I just couldn't settle on what exactly I wanted to do because I just wanted to do it all. I even did a little bit of freelance makeuping, that's not a word, but anyways, I did a little bit of freelance makeup work right after I think our first kid was born, but obviously that was pretty short-lived because I had a newborn. Like I said, I do homeschool my 2 older kids, and our third, it won't be too much longer before I'm homeschooling her too. We do their full curriculum at home, but then we also do classical conversations, and I'm actually tutoring for classical conversations this upcoming year. So we are very busy, but I like to stay busy because it keeps me distracted, especially right now with kind of the postpartum craziness I'm going through. It's a good thing for me to stay busy. We are a very big Disney and beach family. We used to vacation in Florida all the time, basically every chance we got, and that's a huge reason we moved to Florida, because this has always been our happy place, and so now we get to live here and we don't have to vacation here all the time. Also, real quick, I did film this on 2 different days. The 2 little ones were asleep by the time I finished cleaning downstairs, plus I was just kind of out of energy in general by the time I finished downstairs, so I did not do the upstairs on the same day. And then the day that I did clean the upstairs, I had just gotten back from a small group at the park with all the kids, and I had a doctor's appointment with my functional doctor, but she gave birth right before the appointment, so we rescheduled that. But all of that to say, I was also pretty tired this day, so it was kind of just a done is better than perfect kind of day, and I was just mostly shoving things in places so they're just not all over the floor. Okay, I've been talking for what feels like forever now, but I can't leave out my husband. I've got to talk about him too because he is an absolute angel of a man. He and I have been married for almost 10 years. We actually got married and had our first baby within less than a year of when we met. Now, would I recommend that to my kids? No, but did it work out amazingly well for me? Yes, it did. Okay, I'm almost done talking about myself, I swear. Don't worry though, there will be a quiz at the end. I think the last fun fact I'm going to share about myself, for now at least, is my husband and I do have 4 kids here with us on Earth, but we do have a little boy in heaven waiting for us. So hi, nice to meet you. That's everything. Basically, that's my whole life story right there. Yes, this room was a pretty big mess, but that's for 2 different reasons actually. The 3 older kids are all sharing this room right now because we moved the baby out of our bedroom. So he's in the other bedroom and the 3 kids are in the other one, if that makes any sense. We have a 3-bedroom. My husband and I have one. The 3 big kids have the other, and the baby has one right now. And then once he sleeps a little bit more solidly, then the boys will share a room and the girls will share a room. Oh, let's not talk about the laundry situation. By the way, we just got back from 2 trips within a month, and we have another one that we're packing for that we're going on this weekend. So yes, the laundry is a disaster, and I just kind of shoved it to the side because my husband will help me put that away later. Anyways, drop me your favorite pink emoji in the comments if you made it this far, because this was when I was running out of steam and I was just about done. Like I said, done is better than perfect. It was not perfect by any means, but I will see you this time next week. Bye!